when it takes you 8.86 miles during a 6-mile trail run. One of the things that differentiates Floridians from 42 of the other states in the nation, because there are a few that have similar issues, that is the threat of having your entire livelihood knocked away once every 8 months. Today's Tuesday. I'm supposed to get on a plane Friday, fly back up north for a family gathering, if you will. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is supposed to be the start of the bands of a tropical storm that is supposed to turn into a hurricane sometime tonight that is going to skirt past us. We will get the bands, and if everything goes as to plan, at least here in Southwest Florida, it's going to go up to the Panhandle and hit those poor people. It's like someone calling you once a year and saying, hey, there's a chance, maybe or maybe not, within the next few days, you may or may not just get your ass kicked. And you got to live that anxiety. And so I got to get ready for my trip this weekend. Carrie's working late tonight, but now I have to run to Publix and get some water and things that we might need in case we lose power for a few days. I don't foresee us getting these winds unless the hurricane hangs a hard right like Charlie and Ian did. We've danced that dance before. Ian and Charlie were on basically the same course that this one's on, and then it just gets a wild hair up its ass and hangs a right turn. Sorry, I had to turn the air conditioner on. It's getting hot in here. It's only 96 degrees outside. But anyhow, all the things I got going on, I gotta take a side quest, go get stuff for the hurricane, but then I also gotta run to a friend's house, help him unload a refrigerator. Not just any refrigerator, but the heaviest ones on the market. And then I have to run over and meet Mike to pick up a generator in case our power does go out. I'm just now getting home, as you can hear. It's already kind of windy out. Got the generator, got everything else done. So we're in Cape Coral, Florida. The hurricane did not come here. As of 2 p.m. today, it was, I think, 150 miles west of us. But this is just the winds and the rain that we get from the bands that are coming off the hurricane that's going north. You can see the shovel, and I've mounted brackets on my fence in those two spots. We had Hurricane Ian hit us 2 years ago, sat on top of us for 9 hours, knocked this whole fence down. I rebuilt it, except for those two posts are weak, so I had to mount some shovels to them because the wind was so strong this morning that section of the fence was leaning in, and I was afraid to lose it. But yeah, so this is what it sounds like, how windy it gets just from the bands coming off the hurricane, which is probably now 300 miles away from us. Not quite sure. Internet's out. Don't have access to the Weather Channel. But yeah, so this is just a windy ass day down here in Cape Coral. So I've lived through 6 hurricanes. My thoughts and prayers for those in the Panhandle where this thing's going to make landfall. Of the race. We got up a little early. It's still raining. I did not consider when I flew up here, and I don't know why in hindsight, I'm dumb, but it didn't even occur to me that they would still be suffering from the winds and rains of the storm. The race is still going on, so I'm stopping at Walmart to see if I can find myself a rain jacket. It's crazy how the hurricane is impacting my weekend more than I thought it would once I left Florida. It's weird how, as humans, we work. You know, while I was in Florida, I was concerned that my flight might get canceled because my flight path was the same as my storm path. And when that didn't happen, nothing else occurred to me. And so I came up here, and I'm here to do my run. I brought all my running gear, but I did not bring leggings or a long sleeve shirt. I just brought t-shirts and shorts like I'm running in Florida. So I just went and stopped over at Walmart, and I did find a pair of Reebok compression tights that I'm putting on now. I'll take my shoes off now and put those on, and I found a Reebok long sleeve shirt. And so I woke up, got coffee, took care of all that stuff, and I'm like, I'll just stop and get something to eat on the way. Well, I stopped at Walmart and got this stuff, and then I'm like, well, I'm gonna hop in car, and the park's over in Cincinnati. I'm sure there'll be plenty of places to stop to eat. Grab me, you know, McDonald's, McMuffin or something. And so I'm driving over here, and I get off the exit to get to the park where this race is taking place. And I'm driving, and the whole town goes dark. And then I pass a McDonald's and a Wendy's. And basically the street in this town where all the fast food restaurants reside have no power. They lost power from the storm. And so as soon as you pass the McDonald's, the Wendy's and all that, the power came back on. So interestingly enough, I'm gonna have to run this race with no breakfast in me, which really isn't that big of a deal because I got to think about it. And when I run on Saturdays at home, I get up in the morning and I run without any food in me. I just take Stinger waffles and all that. And I have Stingers on me. And so part of me is like, well, it's not a big deal. It's what you're used to, running in the morning on the weekends without any food in you. But then I'm like, hey, stupid, this isn't a regular weekend morning. They got hills around here, and I'm gonna burn through more energy because of the hills. But here we are in this park in Cincinnati. Now, for most of y'all who live in the Midwest, if you're watching this is nothing, but I've been living in Florida for the last 20 years, and I've been doing all my running in Florida. And so I prepared to get my ass kicked today. A lot of incline here, which is what I was looking for. But I have no delusions of grandeur, but I am going to go into this, you know, positive, and just going to have a fun time, and we'll see what happens. So, shout out to the organizers of this event. I get the idea from their website and our YouTube channel that they are a small little group, and they're trying to build something here in Cincinnati. So you got like 4 people out here in the rain setting up the tents, coming out here putting out the trail markers. They committed to running this thing, and they're seeing it through. So shout out to them. If it wasn't for groups of people like this, we wouldn't have cool little runs to go on. This is gonna be rough. I'm not even gonna lie. This is gonna be rough. Just great of this. You know, for someone who lives and runs in basically sea level, you know, flat lands. It'll be interesting. I'm here for it though. I want an ass whooping. And yes, I know it's sad to think that a small race like this would be considered ass whooping level for somebody, but for a Floridian, you know, the only altitude I ever run is on bridges, and they're consistent. They're not inconsistent. And so yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Monthly fun themed trail runs, 5Ks and 10Ks. Save the trails. Alpine Trail Rescue Series. So I just went and checked my P.O. box. Got this guy from our friends over at Fume. Fume can help you get off the vape because it is not nicotine, it is not vape, it is simply you breathing in flavored air from natural plants. This episode is brought to you by our friends over at Fume. Fume cartridges are crafted from medical-grade polyester designed for use with essential oils. Fume works by replacing the hand-to-mouth fixation, calming nervous tension through fidgeting, and distracts you from the bad habits with delicious flavors. Psychologists have shown stopping a bad habit cold turkey is very hard for your brain. If you're interested in replacing old bad habits with new good habits, head on over to tryfume.com/D410M and get yourself a free pack of toppers with your purchase. The toppers is a perfect new accessory designed with your comfort in mind. Slip it onto the mouthpiece for a softer, warmer feel. So replace those old habits with a new habit, a good habit. Simply go to tryfume.com/D410M.
Alright guys, so we're going to start the race exactly at 9 o'clock. The course is all marked. So there's no way you guys will be lost in the hills in this beautiful park of French Park here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think I'm going to do most of my filming on lap 2 when I'm tired. Right now I feel pretty good, so I don't want to waste the energy on focusing on where the camera's shooting. So I gotta remind myself to run my own race, even though I got the part of me that really wants to try to keep up with others. But I'm only 1 mile into this. I got 9 miles to go. I'm definitely out of my line. So regardless of how many people in my age group pass me, I gotta just remember I got a whole nother lap, and my goal is just to finish the race, not compete with others. I missed 2 miles in, and just as I expected, I am taking an ass whooping. My calves are killing me. My ankles are sore. The good news is I was able to take off my coat because there's not much rain back here in the trees. I wish I would have brought my trail running shoes, but nothing we can do about that now. Once again, I wasn't expecting the rain. I was expecting dry trails, and so I thought my ultras would be good enough, and for the most part they are. I only slip on the heel steps. Well, don't tell yourself you want an ass whooping and then sign up for an ass whooping and then complain during the ass whooping. Well, I missed my first trail marker. I ended up down here at a dead end, so now I need to backtrack and figure out where I missed the orange flags. So that sucks. I'm already worried about not being able to finish the race, and somehow I missed my trail markers. I have no idea how far I gotta backtrack. And since I think I'm at the end of the pack, I don't anticipate anybody passing me. So yeah. I have no idea. I guess I should have noticed there was no other footprints down this way, but I didn't. So I have no idea where I'm at, or how far back, and how much energy I gotta waste. Well, I'm seeing trail running footprints. I have no idea. Okay, now I'm starting to get annoyed because I do not know where the hell to go. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn around. They said that this trail was well marked. Well, I'll follow you because I have no idea where to go.
Oh, really?
I got down the hill to a dead end. I have no idea.
Uh-oh.
I was backtracking to see if I missed. Don't take my word for it, but I have no idea where to go.
Yeah. I don't see any more flags.
I haven't seen an orange flag in a while. And I don't see a lot of feet print either.
Yeah.
For the amount of people that was in front of me, I don't see any feet print.
Yeah. Yeah. No way.
I mean, I don't want to slow your all's race up, but I already made it all the way down the hill. I have no idea. I don't want you guys to take my word for it. I have no idea. I don't know. Everybody else is coming this way. I have no idea, ladies. Like I said, I have no idea. There's no trail markers. This is my second time down here. I have no idea. That's why I was turning back and ran into all you guys.
We don't know.
I have no idea where to go.
Yeah, when we were coming up, I didn't see any.
And I didn't see any feet print when I'm on my way down here either.
Maybe we're through that, like we've done.
I don't know. You'd figure there'd be orange flags if that was the case.
Yeah, okay. It's pretty good to nothing up in here.
Yeah.
Hey, Wrigley, run up there and see what's up.
I was worrying about DNFing before I got here.
Run up way.
Here's a deer trail. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's why I walked all the way back up there.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I see nothing in here.
Unless this is one of those cases where some civilian just started picking up flags.
Maybe, but I mean, I ran into the guy that put it on twice.
The trail keeps going now.
Yeah, but I don't see nothing in there.
They would have trail markers for sure down here.
I think he said turn around at the cone, and that's when you're doing the tram.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I got another lap to do.
It's just odd that they got these crazy steps here.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was turning back, and then I saw them, and then we saw you guys. And I'm like, I'd hate to tell everybody to turn around and mess up their race, but...
Well, this is my first trail run in about 3 years. And
I'm from Florida. I'm not used to running in these hills. I just happened to be in town, so I signed up for it, and I'm already came in this at a deficit.
I told the guy, I was like...
This is when things start to suck, because now you start to question how far back did you mess up. And we've gone a pretty distance back, and I've yet to see anything that resembles another trail. Orange flags. I probably put in more than a mile, because I've did that back part twice now. So I'm just burning through energy that I can't afford. This is insane.
Go straight.
Yeah, so these flags
We should have gone straight
say to go this way.
because we came from that way.
Do we go that way, even though the flags say to go that way?
I'm gonna try this way.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, so am I.
We don't know. The flags say to go that way, but we all just came from that way. I don't see any feet print this way either. I don't know what to do. And I know we're supposed to see a second creek, but I haven't seen that either. At this point, I don't know if I'm going to be finishing this race. I still have another lap to do, and I have no idea where the hell I'm at. I mean, I guess I can go back to the parking, but I'm not going to finish this race. I don't know what to do. For what it's worth, we all went down to the end of that trail where I went down the first time. We all went into the woods. Nobody saw a single flag, a deer trail, or anything that represented where we should be going. So I'm clearly off trail. I'm going to DNF this race, but I don't know what else to do. I just have to start all over again and do 2 more laps. I don't know what to do. This sucks. We're not 3 miles, and somehow we got back on course. But now we don't know which way the trail is going, because we don't know which way we're supposed to come from. I guess that way, because there's 2 flags. It says go straight through the 2 flags.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens.
Going this way.
Yeah,
There's stairs in there.
So this is where we got lost the first time.
I got lost. Oh yeah, follow me. Oh. Thank goodness.
We've already gone a mile out of our way. I fully anticipated I'll get lost again, because I believe the nice lady who said she knows the way was probably on her second lap, and she just went out of sight. I don't expect her to wait up for us, but we're back before we got lost. and she's waiting up for us. I'm here. We're at the spot we got lost before where there's no trail markers, and she's going through this way. I've been through here twice already. So apparently the trail got cut off by a tree. But what I don't understand is he ran out and did the markers this morning, so why did he not mark this area? So apparently this tree fell during the storm. But I saw them go out with trail markers at 8:20 this morning. I'm not thrilled, but it is what it is. I've decided I'm going to do the second lap even if I DNF this race. So yeah, I'm going to probably end up doing a 8-mile trail race today. But I'm not going to quit just because I'm angry about the hurricane and everything up. Pretty through here at least. Good news is all this extra running, my ankles and calves no longer hurt. My bigger concern is lack of nutrition. I had basically enough nutrition on me to finish at 6 miles, but now I'm already almost 5 miles in on my 3-mile loop, and I still got another 3-mile loop to do. At least next time I won't get lost. Mile 5 into my 3-mile loop. It's pretty though. Don't get to see this in Florida. Signed up for trail running. You got trail running. I guess I just need to stop complaining and focus on getting this first loop done. So I start my second. So I think it's time we turn off the music and turn on some David Goggins and have him tell me how much of a bitch I am.
When I say bitch, it's not gender specific. It's a mindset. In Godlish, it means weak, soft, feeling sorry for yourself. Get your ass up and lace them up. Stay hard.
So I finished this race. So yeah, after all, I can't quit. This is the Fail to Fail podcast channel, right? Doesn't mean I can't DNF. Just means I can't quit. Beginning of lap 2, 5.44 miles into it. I have no energy, but I'm not going to quit. So I guess I'll eat my other stinger waffle now. Just came up on 2 white-tailed deer. I didn't notice them because I was looking up my feet. I looked up and they ran into the brush over there. They're probably 10 yards from me, but I was too busy looking at my feet to make sure I didn't trip on this muddy trail, and I just looked up and saw the white tails. So that was kind of cool. I definitely have a feeling I'm going to DNF this race, but at this point I don't care. I don't quit, so here we are. Last asshole on the trail. Just me and the deer, and apparently the fire trucks. Well, I asked for elevation. Got it. For those of y'all keeping score, it's my second time up. Actually, this would be my third time up this part of the trail. So I've been up this part of the trail 3 times now. Something peaceful about being the only ones out here with the birds and the deer and the rain. 7 miles in, a 6-mile run. Welcome to my life. Shit. toe just got caught on a root. I almost went ass over tea kettle on that one. I'm definitely gonna slide on this. Dead fucking last. I guess it's better than DNF. So I had a chance to talk to the race organizer because, well, I'm the last one here. And they started tearing down. And I asked him, I said, I gotta ask you a question. The tree. He's like, yeah, well, apparently what happened was there's a tree that fell down last night in the storm. I said, well, I'm confused. Me and someone else saw you go out at 8 o'clock this morning with a handful of flags and run the trail and remark the trail. He said he went out and ran the first 1.5 miles of the trail because 2 other trees fell down and blocked his original path, and he had to go out and alter the first part of the race. He didn't get to the backside, which is confusing because when he came back up the backside. But apparently he said he didn't get to that part of the trail where that tree had fallen. And I guess this part is an assumption on me, which I'm assuming is how we got here. But me and the 5 other people I was with were all at the back of the pack. None of us had ever ran this trail before. All the other people who came out to run, they're local trail runners here. So they knew the trail. They knew that that tree was there, even though it looked like a dead end. And that's why when that nice woman came around the second time for her second lap, she was able to show us to go because she was familiar with the trail and she already ran it once. And so the reason there wasn't any trail markers around that tree is when they went out and did this trail run this morning, he didn't go on that part of the trail, thus wasn't able to put markers around the trail to let people know. So there you go. I guess if I was a local and was familiar with the trail, it would have got done a lot quicker. But I'm done. I gotta go home, take a shower, and then head down to my mom's house. Thanks. Please like, subscribe, share us with a friend. Out.
This has been a Digital 410 production.